Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Fate's calling, you can get a cow delivery system if you can kidnap at the right time, but hard to land on her with that elastic slingshot. And here we go. All right. Tarzan's going to pull the trigger. He's played this once before. Yep. Sword actually going to go aggressive here. Dives back in as the ghouls are going to get mad as well, but it's going to have to be Clid that tanks up this turret. He's actually just going to close on in here. It's not going to be the elastic slingshot to open this, as he's going to get connected to the tower. The Dark Procession is in there as Clid. Going to land a couple of autos, but the passive is not enough. The flash eventually gets used from Khan, as now the Bloblets should go down to the turret. Teleport has to be invested as Clid does respawn. Khan underneath that turret. So close to going down. The last shot. Not a
successful gank is found for Eve to play topside, and maybe the Zac will get free camps later. They want successful ganks, and we talked about returning to Summoners being down.
Yeah, acceleration gank gonna come in. Oh, that's a beautiful weight there on the headbutt. He's in the baby cage, and he's dead. The Jace had no chance. Griffin strike.
And because we're so early, there's no Rift Herald to pay. So the machine might have been a kill there, so that was only with Tabbies. We're seeing a next level. Notice the level lead for Tarzan. He's level 8.
Yep, special delivery on Damata there as well. Unbreakable once again mitigating a lot as Tarzan gonna get knocked up. Clid finally comes on in there, but that's a beautiful head bonk as Tarzan is able to limp away, but Khan has to flash to get out of the Dark Procession as another Pulverize comes on in. Clid does have the Cell Division available once again, but Faker doesn't have teleport. Khan doesn't have teleport. And that means that Clid doesn't have his life.
Everyone packs up and comes bot lane, but it suits Griffin there, the 2-level lead.
From taking this last turret plate, but Tarzan's already on the Dragon, and this is dominance in the early game from Griffin.
Yeah, it's a huge gold lead for the first time this series for Griffin, 2,600 gold. Really bursting out of nowhere, and a Drake to back it up. DPSing him out, but Khan wants to poke. Smite is down for Tarzan.
Full vision available here as Clid's just going to walk on up. Khan still around the area. We're going for the Smite fight. It's not quite there yet for Tarzan, but Clid's biding his time. They're just waiting for it. His sword just solo kills Khan. He was limping at that stage, but now Lahens might be out of position. The flash, the pulverize, Viper's in range for the Fate's call, and it's all just a cunning ruse here by Griffin.
But it wasn't a lapping up. They may not be Infernals, but they're going to Griffin.
Yeah, the thing that's really scary here is this is Griffin winning an early game and also expanding this lead much faster than what SKT were able to do in their victory in game number 1. Remember, it was very, very slowly moving towards SKT winning 1,000 gold at a time that they had to work for each time. This feels like it's naturally heading towards an advantage for Griffin, but it might stop now as swords get him booped around the Maiden, doing a bunch of work, and that's 800 kill gold going over to Khan. Feel like that might have been the medicine he needed.
Mid for now, Jace unawares.
Yeah. Lying in wait here as he's just going to walk straight up to melee range with Tarzan. The flash comes in, but there's the charm. See you later, mate. Last caress is going to get him out of there, but Sword was the one tanking. It was unnecessary. The Maiden's going to get to work there on the turret.
Sword actually had to flash there, but obviously Evelyn damage calculations of pro players, something that's pretty unexplored. We return to the action. Third Drake unanswered. It's a Cloud. By damage wants to be able to hit multiple members with this build, and even Trophy has quite a decent stack of magic resist. Remember that you also shred magic resist.
Oh
Faker,
my god, barrier or not, you are just dead.
Ha! Evelyn burst range, huh?
Right. Okay.
Next back, but it's all about playing to your win conditions, playing to your advantages and your disadvantages, and so far Griffin have been just a little bit better as Tarzan shows up and everyone gets the hell out.
Yeah, it's nice timing, but is it actually going to be enough? Good double knock up there as Marta throws down the ultimate, but the Pulverize is also great. Teddy, he has the shield. Viper's in trouble, and Teddy somehow survives. Now in the backline, Khan's keeping everyone busy as Tarzan has been given up. Lahens just pulverizes the Lucius, but look at the Faker damage. That is just insane. Is now Sword, not a lot of options, and Chovy's already out of here. This should be Baron and SKT back in the driver's seat.
That is the turning moment. They get the pick onto the Kalista, who goes too aggressively to pick up the kill. Griffin didn't need to do that. They flexed, and now SKT's on Baron.
Yeah, Chovy's trying to grab whatever he can. I believe this will be out of turret, falling in the mid lane for Griffin, but the Baron will go to SKT. 3,000 gold to lead for Griffin. This power play should be able to get SKT
next to him, and that means that he goes down. Viper is too razor trained. upon backline access. He has no one. Sword cannot match the pace.
Yeah, Faker is also setting up the Sand Soldiers to make sure that he's safe from an Evelyn flank. Tarzan is lying in wait. He does have an opportunity there, now on cooldown.
Baron buffs have worn out. There's no Baron buff recall. That's why they're pushing to stop SKT from full channel back.
It is actually going to be an even trade, and that is
TP.
in fact, yeah, that's a Baron.
We're seeing a lot of action here.
Yeah, inhibitor, but that's going to be the ultimate to come out from Viper. Throws in the face call. The kidnap is brilliant, though. And that's what we were talking about. Chovy is going to get taken down, but can Sword win the game here off the back of this? Lands in so much trouble. Viper is going to die. No one's back. No one's there. It's a quadra kill for Teddy McCann. Is the one that gets
take a 1v1.
Yeah, can he actually take down Sword? There are minions, but he can't do enough damage. Faker turns up. And now SKT should be able to win the game.
This is what it takes to take down Griffin in the regular season.
Squad would be able to do. Remember, he's got a Lich Bane. That is so much damage.
But his natural counter the controller.
Oh no.
This is so tense. If Khan moves too far, they lose it. Where is Tarzan? Is he around the Baron? Is he around the base? It's the base.
Yeah, Control Ward goes in. There's the flash from Khan. He just wants to kill the Evelyn before she can get there, but Sword has teleported forward. Empowered recalls are going to be available, but Griffin, can they actually make this win? Oh my god! They turn it on its head, and Griffin have won the best of three we've seen in 2019 LCK.
There's a Peke, and there's that finish where actually the Evelyn is a cunning ruse. They get in there, they end the game, and SKT, for all their hard work, for all that adaptation, they go down to Griffin.
Oh my goodness, and you can see Viper just launches himself towards Tarzan. They know who the mastermind of that play was. We've mentioned how smart this guy is. That was a next level smart. You can see SKT fans just devastated. They barely understand what happened. We could barely understand what was happening as it was happening. And SKT couldn't get back to their own home to defend it.
The 18-0 undefeated season could not have come closer to being ended.